Hi guys, we're getting started with the January monthly readings. The readings are going to be strictly for like twin flames, divine love, soul partnerships, soulmates, soul connections, those type of love connections. That's just what where I'm feeling led right now. The energy around the twin flames has just been so. I've been getting so many messages. It's been so strong and so potent. Um, I'm just kind of gearing more towards that for the readings for January. There's just like a lot of really heavy union type of energy and just so much energy. I do a monthly $5 twin flame, divine masculine and feminine reading. If you haven't checked that out, I recommend that you do. It was the one for January was just the most powerful one that I have ever done. And I'm just getting so much energy as it pertains to twin flames. I've decided for the month of January, there's going to be a discount on my twin flame reading for the video responses only. So if you've been thinking about getting a twin flame reading, this will be a good time to do it for the month of January. I'm going to be discounting all my twin flame readings. Um, So I would definitely check that out. And then at the very least, check out the Twin Flame monthly reading because it's very powerful. It was like 50 minutes long, which is really long for me because I tend to just get messages like that. I tend to not do these really long, drawn out readings, but there was just so much coming up. It was a really long reading. So I recommend that you guys check that out. I want to say thank you guys so much for being patient with me. With the death of my father in November, me not being able to get all of the videos done like I normally would. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. It was just really hard for me to do that with the holidays and then his death all at once. It was just kind of a rough time. I just wasn't really feeling like myself. It was a rough time. So I thank you guys for being patient with me during that time. Um, Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with my readings, this is your energy, the partner's energy here, and then the energy of the relationship or the connection. When I'm saying partner, it doesn't have to be a committed relationship. It is who you are coming to this reading about. Okay. That's who I am referencing. Um, Other than that, let's get started. Hello there, Leos. Welcome to your monthly love reading for the month of January 2017. The overall energy for the month is embrace. For your energy, Leo, we have daydreams and decisions, lead, and confront. For the partner's energy, we have success and growth, awaiting results, and share the love. Crowning the relationship, we have refusing to see. We have you sending in base chakra, and we have them sending in change your focus. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and get started. I'm getting for you, Leo, I'm getting a lot of emotion, but a lot of thought as well. So, like, it's like an energy of trying to put it all together, trying to reconcile your thoughts with your emotions and bring some type of foundation or steady ground or support for yourself with that. Almost to the point of like these two, the energies between your emotions and your thoughts are kind of putting you in a place of maybe wondering if it's real. Daydreaming a lot about what could be the possibilities. You could be going in a positive or negative direction with that, but a lot of imagination. Maybe hanging on to some memories or thoughts, and like expanding upon those. There's still this feeling like this is fertile. There's something fertile here, good ground. But this is like all in the air. These thoughts, there's nothing that you can really make solid about it. There's nothing that you're really able to make secure about it. I think that's what's can be a little bothersome for some, because this is just stuff that's going around and around in your head. You don't have anything tangible to tie them to. So it's a lot of like reminiscing, maybe some nostalgia. These are like a lot of random thoughts. There's thoughts about things changing, how they might change, how you could change things. It's a lot of jumping all over the place, a lot of imagination and dreaming. But it's like you're doing all of this to maybe draw some type of conclusion. You're wanting something out of this. I'm like I'm getting energy, like a lot of it can feel good, like the dreaming, and a lot of these thoughts, they can be pleasant for a lot of you, but there's like wanting something stable and solid to come out of it, an ability to maybe make a decision, or like wanting it to go somewhere. And there's a little bit of a problem because it's like you're feeling like it's not. It's just staying up in the air. It's nothing you can bring down to the ground, nothing that you can make tangible, that you can touch and feel. And it's bringing you to a place of feeling like in some way you've got to step forward and take your life, or take something in your own hands. It's making you're getting to a place of feeling like you're holding it in your hands. It's like you have to be the king or queen of your life. It's like you're wanting to step out of this shadowy, um, daydreamy place. You're wanting to step into a brighter space as a result of all of this. Yes, wanting a fresh start, wanting to step into a new space. All of this fantasizing, daydreaming, and imagination is kind of taking you to a place of wanting something new, wanting to approach things in a different way. Like you're wanting to unlock a new part of yourself. You want to open up to more. You're wanting to expand into more. But then I'm getting an energy about something about the past and the future. It's like trying to, it's like getting in that present moment. It's leading you to kind of look at the situation from a present moment awareness versus just looking at it based on what happened in the past and being fearful or anxious or concerned, or projected into the future. It's like you're kind of this powerful energy of wanting to step out and take things into your own hands is bringing you to the present moment. It's like how you really feel in this moment. It starts off with all of this thinking though, this daydream, and it kind of leads you into what is going on right now. And then that kind of leads you straight into old feelings coming up again. You're feeling like old feelings are coming up again. Maybe you've tried to bury them before. Because I'm getting this mask. Like maybe you were wearing this mask or not wanting to seem like you felt what you really felt. Because you didn't know how that would grow, like what would come out of that. So you kind of mask yourself in some type of way. You kind of close the door to certain aspects of yourself and didn't want to look at them. It was kind of like I'm getting like kind of like locking the door and thinking that you threw away the key, but then it's like you're getting into this space of all of these things coming up again, all of these feelings coming up again, and you're being brought up against all of the things, the ways you really felt that you tried to keep in the dark. And it's bringing you back to a lot of memories. Could be painful memories, could be pleasant memories, but just a lot of memories. And then it's like this energy coming up of you, of these feelings that maybe you thought weren't there or you denied or thought weren't real. Um, it's like it's making you feel like there's a lesson learned. It's like you're learning something out of those feelings, out of this past coming up again. Maybe you're getting more clear about what your truth is and how you truly feel. You're finding how you truly feel. Because it's like now you can't deny these feelings that are coming up. You're having to face them and face yourself face to face. And I'm getting something about learning. You're learning something out of it and you're seeing all the things you never said. For a lot of you, that's what I'm getting. Seeing a lot of the things you never said, the things you never made clear, maybe to yourself or the partner. And then for this partner, I'm getting that their spirit is guiding them to be focused on you. They're really focused on you. And it's like something is growing within them. It's not overwhelming for them, but it's not something deniable either. I'm just really getting that they're getting more rooted and strong in what they really feel. Something is blooming for them. This is the beginning of something really blooming for them. It's in its infancy, but something's rising up within them. It's like their soul or their spirit is something's happening within them on a spiritual level that's making them focus directly on you for the sake of balance. It's like I'm just getting an energy like they're feeling like you're another part of them or you balance them. Like somehow this focusing on you and whatever's coming up through their spirit, they're associating you with balance. And then I'm getting too that they may be focused on, for some, this is a smaller percentage. But for some, it's like they're focusing on you because they weren't focused on you enough and are feeling like things are out of balance. And they're trying to bring things back into balance. It's like maybe feeling like you were doing more than them. Or they weren't focusing enough. But the biggest message that I'm really getting is that their spirit is causing them to focus more on you, and it's a balance within them that is being struck from this growth that's occurring from their focus on you. It's like within themselves they're focused on you. It's bringing balance. But then it's like they're waiting on something. They're waiting to know something, but they're feeling more grounded and strongly rooted in this. Like I'm getting a real strong energy of them being rooted in this. They're getting a lot more firm in it. It's like they're waiting to know something that will allow them to offer what they have in their hands, like what they really want to offer. Because I'm getting there's something they want to offer. And they've been putting all this focus towards you, and it's like they're waiting on that to manifest something or bring something to them so that they can offer you something. They're letting it go, like to see what's going to happen. It's like that old saying, like if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. Like I'm getting that type of energy, and they're doing that, but then they're waiting on it. So it's like they're saying, like, I'm letting it go and I'm going to see what happens. But then they just sit there and stare at it the whole time, waiting on, like, okay, is it going to come back now? Like, as soon as they let, as soon as they let it go, it's like, wait a minute, okay, is it coming right back? Is it back yet? Is it back yet? Is it back yet? What about now? What about now? What about now? Like that type of energy. So it's like they're letting go because there's this intense focus here, and it's like they're letting up on that focus, but not really because all they're doing is staring at, waiting on it every second. So much so that I'm getting like people around them are even noticing that their focus is somewhere. Like they're naked. Anybody can see. They're really open. They're uncovered. I'm getting a real vulnerable position they're feeling like they're in. And I think this vulnerable position that they're feeling like they're in is why they aren't charging because this focus is so heavy. If you would think that they would just be charging for you. But what I'm getting here is that this level of nakedness, it's like I can't run out the house naked. It's like that type of thing. So this vulnerable feeling and this nakedness is kind of having them, they have something they want to give, but they're waiting for you to come. It's like, oh, I have to wait till they get here. Like I can't run out the house naked. Everybody will see me. But people are seeing it anyway. People can see that there's some type of transformation with them. That something has got a hold on them or has got their attention. But people don't know, may not know what it is. It's just that people around them are like, you're changing or something like that. They might see some differences. They're seeing some transformation. But there's a strong anticipatory type of energy. And this is leading into more of an energy of, I mean, after all of this anticipation, it's like they come and make an offer, but the offer is like less than what they really want to give. They just feel too vulnerable. Because I'm getting this offer is more of like a friendship, a pure love type of energy. It's a bonding energy. It's an emotional intimacy, but it's not a romantic energy, which they may very well want. But because of this level of vulnerability, they might not be offering that, but they're trying to get closer. What they're offering is small compared to what they really want to offer, but they're trying to make an offer. They're trying to send off. It's like they're making this smaller offer, hoping that it'll send off the vibes of the what they really want, the bigger level of closeness that they're actually looking for. But they're not all the way healed. I'm getting this person isn't all the way healed and whole. They still have some pains or things from their past or certain aspects that they need to heal within themselves. So this is the best they can do. They're trying, they're offering. And they're making this offer because they're wanting to start moving into this new world. They want to move into this new world. They had a taste of it up here when all of this was growing up through them. They had a glimpse of the freedom of going for what they want and embarking upon this new world that they want. This new world of transformation that's going to change them, that includes this vulnerability, this nakedness, this emotion, this love, this freedom, this light, this purity. It's like they're wanting to leave the chaos of the world, the confusion of the world, and they want to go into this new place. And I'm getting that it's very well related to you. And they feel like this offer is like the first step. This offer is a step closer. It's not making the full offer and showing the whole bubble, the whole big picture of what they're really wanting and what they feel is there. But they're feeling like it's a small crack. It's a crack in the door, and that's what they want. They just want a little hole to slip through. And see, this too could be what's bringing up these old emotions in you too. This offer could be what brings up all of the feelings that you were pushing away or denying or keeping in the dark or closing the door on or not looking at. This little offer is enough to bring all those rushing to the surface. But we got to be careful this month because remember, the overall energy for the month is embrace. Okay, so I'm getting something here. I'm getting something. I got some messages coming through. The key for this month is embracing the growth of your heart, embracing this new world, embracing this new light. Because what I'm seeing is if you don't, we have this energy crown in the relationship refusing to see. So the bigger issue for the month of January is not being able to see the relationship as it is, but seeing it either as you want it to be or as you think it is based on what happened in the past, making assumptions and not being open to what is actually here, not embracing what is actually here, the growth that is actually happening. And what's causing you both, this is what will cause you both to be able to not embrace this, to be missing the point, to not be getting this, for this to not pan out the way that it was supposed to for the month. This is what will cause that for each of you. For you, Leo, it's not being secure. Okay, not being secure in how you feel. So when these old feelings are rising to the surface, you're focusing on the past and finding ways and reasons and hows and whys to not embrace those feelings that are rising to the surface because you're not feeling secure in it. You're not trusting it. So that if you go into that, you're not even going to be able to see this offer. You're not going to be able to see how focused on you they really are. You're going to miss all of this with them. And you won't even know it's happening because of that insecurity. Yes. And then that insecurity is once again based on the past and looking over the relationship and what happened before. And not even that, it could be other relationships, what some other person did to you. And you're relating that. It's like all of these things from the past, these examining of the relationship in light of the past. who you need to let go of, why, and because of why. That is what is contributing to this insecurity that will cause you to not be able to see the situation as it is. So this person will be making an offer, and you won't be able to see the relationship for what it is, and you'll think they're offering nothing. You won't even realize what they're offering. Like, you'll be shutting it out and breaking their heart before they get a chance to offer it. Like, as they're trying to offer it, you'd be rejecting it. So the full offer would never even get made. Or if it did, it would be unseen. What's going to cause them to be not able to see the situation as it is if they don't embrace where they are and their own truth, that this brings balance for them, that there's something that they feel strongly rooted in this, that their soul is leading them in this direction. If they don't embrace that, they're going to convince themselves that this massive focus that they have on you, they need to stop it. They need to change their focus elsewhere, away from it. And that is how they're going to be refusing to see the truth of the situation. So it is very important for this month that you embrace the growth of your heart, and where your heart is leading you, where your heart is taking root. And see, this for them, how they would miss it would be them feeling like they need to change this strong focus that they've had on you, and they need to take it elsewhere. And it would be based on their own perception of themselves, the way they're seeing themselves. If they get too into judging the way they feel, or trying to justify it, or needing more reason to feel what they feel, instead of just embracing the truth of their own heart and being rooted in it within themselves, and embracing it and accepting it, so that they can move forward and offer what they really want to offer, because it's what they really want to do. Now I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Why did I do that again? Oh my goodness. I did this on one other reading for the month. I just kept pulling the cards, and then afterwards, this is really strange too, because I don't know. I did the same thing on one of the other monthly readings where I only pulled one of these. But I did it on another one too, where I pulled three, and I realized, like, wait a minute, why did I just pull three? It just, the energies just pull me, and I'm just doing stuff. And then I'm like, wait, I'm trying to. And the crazy thing about this is that two of the cards that happened to the last on the other reading happened in this one too. It's two of the exact same cards from that other one where I accidentally pulled three. Really, 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 really. Okay, we just gonna roll with it because they're here for a reason. Um, I get so caught up in the energies. I don't think. Oh, okay. So we have codependency. Pay attention to the red flags, and you deserve love. Okay. Mm. For some of you, what I'm getting is what's really going to help you with not seeing this situation for what it really is going to be codependency. You being codependent and loving from a codependent place. So I highly recommend that any of you who don't understand codependency, Google it. Start looking at it, because this is going to be something that's extremely important on this journey for you. You need to get rid of any codependent behaviors. You want to get aware if you have codependent behaviors. Because what I'm getting is, for a lot of you, what's going to cause this refusing to see and not getting this situation clearly and understanding what's really going on here. This codependency will have you where you can't pay attention to the things that you need to pay attention to. The things that God, the universe, messages, signals that are coming to you to guide you on this journey, but you're not able to hear it because of codependency. Addiction to love, addiction to relationships. And this is not that. Soul connections, twin flame connections. This is not that. This cannot be that. So you need to go back and look at that, because what they're saying to me is that, like, you deserve true love. And in order to have that, you have to get rid of codependency. So that's extremely important. I just really recommend it for any of you who have never dealt with it. For some of you, you may know about codependency. You may have healed your codependency. You may have already went through that process, so then it wouldn't apply to you. But if you have not, Google it. This is going to be a major key for you in January. Okay? This is making the difference in this connection for you. This is going to be your game changer. Okay? So that's your reading, Leo, for the month of January. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to check out the $5 twin flame reading. You can click on my videos, go to my channel, look at my videos. I have a teaser video for it that has the link for you to go ahead and purchase the $5 twin flame video reading. I highly recommend it because it was very powerful for the month. It's like 50 minutes long, which is a lot longer than I normally do. So it was just really powerful. I highly recommend it. Also, remember that if you want to do a twin flame reading with me, it's going to be like the one that is in the $5 one. Okay, so it's a reading like that with the divine masculine and divine feminine. And for the entire month of January, the twin flame reading is discounted. You'll click on the description box. You can get the discount code, the coupon code for that discount. Also, check out your moon and rising signs. If you like the videos, please give me a thumbs up and support me. If I recommend, whether this resonated with you or not, that you still check out your moon and rising signs. I always recommend that. It gives you a deeper understanding about, what's really going on with you on a deeper level. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, Leos. I appreciate you guys. Love you to bits and pieces. And I will see you next month. Bye, guys.